Now, I have to say, I perhaps sometimes have slightly old-fashioned views on things, but I'm very pleased to see that Stephen Watson, Greater Manchester's police new chief constable, been in position for less than a year, has decided that Manchester Police need to smarten up to command the respect of the public. And he has said, if you turn up to work, if you're a female officer, tie your hair up. If you're a man, let's hope you've had a shave, you've pressed your clothing, and polish your shoes. Look smart, look professional. We're very uncompromising on that. And actually, I think he's got a point. I think people should, particularly those wearing uniform, they're to maintain law and order. I think they should look smart. They should look up to the mark. Well done him. Now, this will please some people, but horrify others. I expect my previous guests will be utterly horrified by this thought. But my What the Farage moment is Donald Trump returned to Washington, D.C. yesterday. It's the first time he's been there in a very long while. He gave a speech at a big American conservative conference, and I've been saying for some time, I'm in no doubt that Trump is going to run in these elections. Indeed, this week's Spectator front page makes that point, and I spoke to them at length about it. But have a look at these words that Trump uttered on the stage in D.C. last night.
I always say I ran the first time and I won. Then I ran a second time and I did much better. We got millions and millions more votes. And you know what? That's going to be a story for a long time. What a disgrace it was. But we may just have to do it again. We have to straighten out our country.
There you are. It couldn't be clearer. He is. I mean, it wasn't an official declaration because that starts all sorts of clocks ticking in terms of money and compliance. But he couldn't have been clearer. He intends to run again. And he then went on to say that he thought the death sentence should be used for drug dealers. And this, of course, once again, will split American opinion. But then have a think about what Trump is up against. I mean, this is a real What the Farage moment. This is Kamala Harris in action yesterday, too.
Good afternoon. I want to welcome these leaders for coming in to have this very important discussion about some of the most pressing issues of our time. I am Kamala Harris. My pronouns are she and her. I am a woman sitting at the table wearing a blue suit. And
oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. She seems to be more obsessed with pronouns than she is with all the problems that are going on in the world. And a lot of people have tweeted at Kamala Harris, well, you say you're a woman, but can you define what a woman is? Because Justice Brown, the new Supreme Court judge that's been appointed in America, when she was asked, could she define what a woman was, said, no, I'm not a biologist. Could you believe it? Well, there are some very, very big, deep divides in American society, a growing level of crime in American cities.